Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Monday, the 6th of May. With McShane, we're working our way through the letter to the Hebews, today reading the 11th chapter. And the writer begins looking at faith, and he has a well-known definition of faith to begin with. Now, faith, he says, is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Confidence and assurance, what we hope for, but we do not see it. And then he goes on and lists a number of what he calls the ancients and says this was the faith they were commended for. And he speaks about people like Abel and Enoch, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, Rahab. And he says all of these people received a promise and they had this hope, but none of them got it. And yet they maintained faith. And he continues of what people of faith did. He said through faith, they conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised. They shut the mouths of lions, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword, whose weakness was turned to strength, and who became powerful in battle and routed foreign armies. And as I was reading through that list, I thought, here's a number of people commended for their faith, a number of actions that they did in faith and because of their faith, and yet they're all very, very different. And you think of Isaac and Moses are very different people and led completely different lives, very little in common other than faith. And it's sometimes tempting to think that faith will look like a certain thing. And we see people of great faith and we think, oh, that's what faith will be like. Sometimes it is, and for them, that's what their faith looks like. But for each of us, our faith will look slightly different because we're different people. And so for me, my faith will be making daily mulls about the scripture, but that's not what everybody will do. Some people, it'll be sharing them. Some people, they'll have nothing to do with them and they will be making sandwiches for the hungry. It'll just be showing love to their children at school. And our faith will manifest in different ways. And for me, that's a great encouragement. And the other thing that the writer just highlights is that faith is forward-looking. And we remember we have not received what we've been promised. We wait for the kingdom. And that's where our faith will finally become fact, where we will, what we see dimly at the moment, we will see face to face. At that point, everything will become clear. And so we keep looking forward, knowing that faith is a confidence in what we hope for and the assurance about what we do not see. So we hold on to that. We live out our faith. And for every one of us, that look different. Be encouraged. Know that God is with you and that we are blessed.